What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Thanks so much for joining me today. It's always a pleasure to have you guys in. We are doing our best to get up 2 to 3 videos per week, and I thought it'd be fun after many requests to kind of get back to something that a lot of people ask about, which hence the many request is reactions to old ScrewAttack videos. I want to do this one. If you guys do enjoy this, of course, the thumbs up are great. Subscriptions are better. They're both wonderfully great because YouTube is a thing, and that's how much it works. So today we're going to be looking at top 10 big names that fell off. This is a list that we put together, I don't know, forever ago. I mean, shut up, phone. This legitimately, maybe, I don't know, 15 years ago at this point. I mean, a decade and a half. Geez. But this is a pretty early ScrewAttack list that, if I recall right, like I guess it's been 15 years, we didn't really know a better way to I don't know, title it, describe it, I guess. Big names that fell off. And I guess that's proper. But I remember this going on game trailers, and for some reason, the thumbnail that they used was Bubsy the Bobcat, which makes lots of sense. But I remember seeing it on the ScrewAttack GT page in particular, and it having Bubsy like, you know, like he has in his intro where he pops around. Remember game trailers? This is a good old site, man. We need more platforms like that. We need more platforms that allow people to connect, that combined social media and the functionality of YouTube and Facebook and Twitter all into one. I think that'd be really great. And obviously having the personal freedom to say what you want when you want, and without our tech overlords overseeing us. Anyways, look, as we go through this list, as always, I encourage you guys to let me know what your list is. Obviously, this list has probably changed dramatically in the last 15 years. I have not watched this in forever, which is why this is fun to do. So let's get into this. It's the ScrewAttack top 10 big names that fell off from 2007. Oh man, that's hot. That's hot. Let's bring you down a little bit. All right, that's nice to hear that
Zelda,
again.
Mario, Halo, hell, even Pokemon.
Was this a me and Tom list? I think it was.
Stamp on gaming in some way, shape, or form.
But there's been plenty
Yes.
of others that, while their future looked just as bright, for some reason or another, they just kind of stopped.
See how
Where the heck did they go?
came down?
Who knows?
Oh man, we used all sorts of. Listen, I'll tell you this much. We used a lot of copyright footage in these. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll see if YouTube comes and
I'm stuttering Craig.
says no.
For ScrewAttack's top 10 big names that
Hey!
fell off.
Oh, look at that. That's some serious animation right there.
Shoved down your throat.
There you
as
go,
the next
Bubsy, right off the bat.
Bubsy the Bobcat had attitude,
Bum,
but that's
bum,
just
bum.
about it.
They tried their best to make him the next big thing, putting him on every single console imaginable and a
Bubsy
number
was
of crappy
awesome.
games, but no
Bubsy
one
was a
bought
really
into the
cool
hype
game.
machine, mostly because they
Even
couldn't
today, I
play
think
it.
it's
The
still not
controls were
bad.
god awful.
Since he was a
Okay,
cat,
it did have
accolades
bad
tried to play him
controls.
off like a cat, with stereotypes like being afraid of water and, of course, flying.
Oh, that's Ecco the Dolphin. I remember this one. I remember, if I recall correctly, I think Ecco gave us a lot of heat because people like. If you're one of the people who like Ecco the Dolphin, please do tell. Why do you like Ecco
No
the
idea
Dolphin?
Why people thought Echo was so revolutionary? I just never got it.
Well,
Still
Craig,
don't.
The main character was a dolphin,
Ah,
and it used blast processing,
it's true.
and it was so real. I hated that game.
You know, they actually made one in 2002 for the PlayStation 2 called Ecco the Dolphin, Defender of the Future.
Oh.
Let's be honest. Who the hell wants a dolphin defending their future? Do you, handsome Tom?
No!
Screw it, it's off the list.
Okay. So you can tell. I can tell that I wrote this just by the way that Tom is voicing him. But that in particular, Tom went a little freelance on that one. Went into business for himself with that. No, that was clearly edited. Future ScrewAttack would have added a little dust to that X and maybe some sort of impact, but no, that was too early. We didn't know how to edit at this time.
This game was all about
Vectorman,
animation
let's
and
go!
graphics. We could make jokes up about him being made of balls, but that would be too easy.
It was actually a pretty fun game and had a pretty good following. So much so they actually put another Vectorman in development before Sega scrapped it for another crappy 3D Sonic. Why didn't they just kill Echo instead?
We're not too sure that they scrapped Vectorman for Sonic, but we do wish it was the other way around.
We're not sure if they scrapped Vectorman for Sonic for. Okay. All right. I don't. That one got that one. Hey, I wrote it. I don't know. That one lost me. Man, if you notice, I remember that when game capture was not what game capture is today, right? You got to remember this forever ago, and game capture wasn't clean. So a lot of times, the audio to the game had a little pop to it, like whenever you were listening to it. So if you ever see any or listen to any of the old audio from indie just straight gameplay, you notice it doesn't sound very good, and clearly it doesn't look very good. This is what 240p.
7.
Oh, Adventure Island, let's go.
Master
This
Higgins
is
headed
legit
up one of the
fun
most
going back
popular
and look at these
franchises
lists.
on the NES, and then after some sequels on the Game Boy,
Oh,
Super
man.
Nintendo, and TurboGrafx 16,
Dude,
no more.
the Super Nintendo game, I love that one.
You'd think Adventure Island would be insane, but we actually learned a lot from Mr. Higgins. Like always wear your safety equipment on a skateboard. Fruit is always good for you, and dinosaurs are your friends.
Even if Adventure Island
All
doesn't
accurate.
fit on a PS3, a 360, or even a Wii, it would still be phenomenal on a handheld.
Which I believe they actually did a Adventure Island later on. I think it was attempted to be rebooted, or at least some sort of nostalgia play, which I think I may have played. I don't quite remember, but isn't it amazing that we all play these games that we legitimately have, like, you know, you play these games like 1 or 2 times, and in your Steam library you have 75 games you've never played because you got them from Humble Bundle. It's amazing. Or PlayStation Gold or whatever, PlayStation Plus or Xbox Gold or whatever. It's insane.
6.
So easy to get games. Listen.
Keith
how shitty
Courage
that
is
sounded?
the TurboGrafx 16 as Mario is the Nintendo. Unfortunately, the TurboGrafx died about 15 years ago.
What do we mean?
Ooh.
Well, it came with the console, was incredibly easy to play,
Keith Courage,
had
man.
a real simple storyline. But in Keith Courage, well, you got to fight guys with guns for faces.
Guns.
It's a damn shame no sequel was ever made.
I don't know, man.
That is
Putting on
some
a Nova suit
shitty
is cool,
sound.
but I can only be sucked into a rainbow so many times.
5.
Oh man, let's go with that Mystical Ninja. I played this on stream, I don't know, a year ago or so when I was streaming regularly, and this was a really fun game. I would love to go back and replay this.
Even though the series has continued over in Japan, I want to know where the hell is my Mystical
I think
Ninja
they made
over
like
here
3
in
or
the
4 of
US?
them, didn't they?
Some serious two-player
one on the
action.
64.
Teamwork was the name of the game.
After a great Super Nintendo game and some N64 titles,
Which I'm sure somebody's going to get pissed off in the year 2022 for that being said in the year 2007. But go ahead, get pissed, go ahead.
Kid Ying and Dr. Yang disappeared into obscurity, not allowing us to see their giant egos again.
Let's go with
Not so
that.
fast, Craig. Legend is scheduled for release in the Virtual Console, and the peasants rejoice.
So the Peasants Rejoice thing, that was a common theme in early top 10s. I think that was actually in our first top 10. And I remember that was a direct reference from an episode from Home Improvement, where Tim the Toolman Taylor, these are the behind the scenes stories, man, where Tim the Toolman Taylor put together an editing video for his wife Jill, and for some reason the peasants rejoiced. I think they went to go see some ballet or something. Why do I remember that? I don't know. But and why not, right? This also sounded like I was supposed to say something because he says, "Not so fast, Craig." I didn't say anything in between this.
Again. Not so fast, Craig. Legend is scheduled for release in the Virtual Console, and the peasants rejoice.
And that was the exact same footage used in the original top 10 as well, I think. Oh, let's go with that. Woo! Little Wizards and Warriors.
Incredible
This
power-ups
game
with
would work
genetic
today.
things like the Shield of Protection.
I mean, that's really what Dark Souls is. You know, and it's what Dark Souls is. It's Wizards and Warriors.
And the Dagger of Throwing can't get another game made. I don't know what to tell you.
Wizards and Warriors puts you in the shoes of Koros. You take out the evil
Koros.
kill by using those power-ups, and the putiest sword in video game history.
Well,
But
that was
you know
number
what?
2 or
I think
3
it
right
was
there.
fun. Hey, Handsome Tom, how many series in NES history ever put a mid-90s housewife's fantasy on the cover?
You mean Fabio?
That's right.
Only one.
And you're
Damn right. Wait, did I just say that too? Hold on.
Housewife's fantasy on the cover.
You mean Fabio?
That's right.
Only one.
And you're looking at it.
Okay. And you're looking at it. There you go. Hey, did see a reboot. This one saw a reboot several years later, I think on the Wii and on the like PlayStation 3, I think.
Often seen as one of the most original and best.
This was one of the games that
Master took all the good credit
man,
from
as
all
a kid,
the
I did not
games,
get
put
this
them in
game
one.
the credit it deserves.
Guided by her vehicle, Sophia, the subatomic omnidirectional probative hyper-responsive indomitable abdicator, or Norma 01.
Wait. Why the hell can't they just call it a tank? Who thinks of this stuff? Probably some loser guy who decided to make.
I apologize to all loser guys who look like that today. Fuck you, shut up.
The game's so damn hard.
And so damn good. This game rocks.
Oh man. Oh, Chrono. This is the Chrono Bus, isn't it? This is where the Chrono
With
Bus
some of the
remix
most popular RPGs in history.
Yes, I
getting
think the
sequel
Chrono
after
Bus
sequel after sequel,
becomes
we
a
gotta
thing
ask one
here.
question.
I still have people today talk about, like, well, maybe persons. I see a comment every once in a while whenever Chrono Trigger is brought up about the Chrono Bus. They're one of the thousands of people who saw this video back in the day and still remember the
Just
Chrono
why
Bus.
the Chrono Bus stopped so early?
There you go.
What the hell is a Chrono Bus?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Seen as revolutionary for its time, it had a deep storyline, multiple endings, and how good is an RPG if it doesn't have good music? Not very at all.
Admittedly, I'm not
right.
the biggest RPG guy in the world, but Handsome Tom, you and I know a good game when we see one, and we want to see more of the Chrono series.
Let the Chrono Bus roll.
All right,
The editing on this is so bad. Oh my god. I'll tell you, this is fun to go back and kind of look at for sure.
Number
For
6,
sure.
Keith Courage.
Number 5, Mystical Ninja.
What's number 1? I legitimately have no idea.
Number 3, Blaster Master.
Number 2.
Better question. What was number 1 in 2007? That's the way you got to think of it. This not in 2022, because there's probably a dozen, 15, 20 more franchises that have gone in the last 15 years that have just they saw 1 or 2 games, then just went away. What is number 1?
Chrono Trigger.
It's number 1.
Oh, of course. This is a personal fave. ActRaiser, baby.
Another Enix classic, ActRaiser revolutionized the action RPG
God, this
genre.
music is
There
amazing.
were so many great things about it, we just don't know where to start. The different styles of gameplay, the incredible music,
Oh.
and did we mention, you're a god!
Can we just take a second real quick? I remember editing this, and I remember thinking that was a really great take minus the audio spike. And the audio spike, that like the little countdown you saw right there in the corner, the audio
The
spike,
different styles of gameplay.
like this is such a great way of just acknowledging that you screw up and that you're a human. Because that's all we are here. We're just human beings making mistakes.
Music, and did we mention, you're a god!
Right.
And when you're God, you get to float around in your castle cloud. Then you flip the switch and you can beat the hell out of monsters. Everything about this game is incredible. It's just a shame they only
Oh,
made 2.
Lord.
You know, honestly,
Only made
it's
2.
probably a good thing they didn't make this game on later consoles, because they would have tricked it up, made it 3D, and it would have sucked. Just like Castlevania 64. That game was awful.
Whatever, I still want another one.
Dun, 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 dun. There you go, 3. Well, that was fun to watch. That was fun to go back and look at. And I got to be honest, still pretty good. Still pretty good to go back and see. You know, they did I guess in the last year, they did the ActRaiser like Resurrection or something. And I haven't had a chance to play it, but I do feel like just looking at it, they kind of did that as far as, you know, giving it the 2D, 3D look, you know, and they changed up the music and the way that plays and stuff. Like I said, I haven't played it. I'm only going based on what I've seen. It doesn't look like the original ActRaiser, and the original ActRaiser had a really unique style. But I'm glad they brought it back. I wonder how well it sold. But that was pretty fun to watch. Once again, I would love to hear your list, games that would appear today that necessarily wouldn't have appeared in 2007 when this came out. Jeez, I can't believe I'm saying that. 15 years. Jeez Louise. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please tell me what you'd like to see. If you remember the old ScrewAttack days, that's fine. I know that you can't find these videos anywhere on the internet. So please tell me what you would like to see, and also the Mount Rushmore series I've been getting going over there. You can find a video right over here. I encourage you to go check this. It's kind of like this, just more talking, and I talk about my top 4 things currently. So go watch those, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much once again. Trying to get 2 to 3 videos out a week. Thumbs up always help. Let's see if we can get to 300. Can we do that? I think we can. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.